looking at. Right here. Oh, and don't forget you gotta do your fictitious business names, you guys, for your trust and your estate. Looks something like this. Your Express Trust Enterprise doing business as your LLC corporation or your unincorporated association. This is just an example of how you would fill it out for your state, get it notarized, and get that on record. That lets them know your trust is doing business as this unincorporated association. That unincorporated association is doing business as the trust. You put it on file. They cannot use those names. You're doing business with those names. And you have copywritten those names as a literary in the newspaper. Remember? I showed you mine, right? So that means they cannot do business in that name. They can't use that name. You have registered it, trademarked it, did all of the things that you were supposed to do that comes out to look like this in the end result. See if I can find it for you guys. Okay. I don't want to show too much, but let's just do this. All of these are unincorporated associations that are filed with the trust. Alright? So I included all of those in the trust and also in the newspaper filings, right? That look like this. Look at that. And gave notice. All of the incorporated associations in there, right? In the trust name, Solos Deus Minicata Potestas Express Trust, and in the newspaper, right? So we included all of those, you guys. So this is the missing piece to a lot of the people who are calling themselves sovereign citizen, which technically, no disrespect to them, but you can't be sovereign and be citizen. It's an oxymoron. You cannot. You're either national or citizen, that's it. But this is the missing piece because you gotta have the documents tied in. You gotta have your paperwork right, so when you go in there, you don't look like you don't know what you're doing. And shout out to them because they have the balls to actually go in there and do something about it. But it's just that they don't have the paperwork tight. If they did, they wouldn't be making examples out of them. They want to make examples out of them so they could be like, hey, if you come in here, you're going to look crazy like them. They're going to only popularize and put that in the mass media so people know if you try this, you're going to look crazy like that. But they're not crazy. They have the idea. They understand what's going on. And they have the balls to go in there and do something instead of bowing down gracefully or just being too programmed that you don't even want to learn us. It's here for a reason. They tell us to be law-abiding citizens for a reason, but they don't teach us the law because it's for us to do it. Only we can save ourselves. And no one really pretty much knew about unincorporated associations because everybody's going towards LLCs. It's reasons why these elite people keep getting richer and richer and richer and richer and richer. And what are we doing? Just going to work, just trying to make it day by day. Fuck that. Get your affairs in order, you guys. Like I said, this is the way of doing it. Stop operating as a U.S. person because we know the United States is located in the District of Columbia, right? It says that that's what the state could mean. And we also see it right here in H, the location of the United States. This is still Cornell Law School. They're telling you. They will not argue with you on that if you know it. Code Federal Rule, right? Here it is. Oh, no, I was on the wrong page. So yeah, just looking up a file, excuse me guys, just looking up a file, and it says right here, you guys, don't always say this, if you want to be a national instead of a citizen, they're telling you, right here, on their site. If that's your intentions, let us know. It says right here, to be a citizen but not a United States citizen. I mean to be a national but not a United States citizen. You do not want to operate as one of their U.S. persons. Because we know a U.S. person is nothing but for taxation. Let's see. We already know that U.S. person for tax purposes. The United States citizen, permanent resident. If you don't live in the United States, you're not a citizen. United States and any jurisdiction of the United States. There's no A after the United States Code Federal Rule, but permanent resident in the United States and any corporation, partnership, or organization organized underneath the laws of the United States. They made up this shit. U.S. person, IRS definition. I'm gonna tell you, you motherfuckers ain't nothing for tax reasons. I mean taxation. U.S. tax purpose. That's all you guys are. United States person. The term United States person means a citizen or resident of the United States. There's no A. The United States is a federal corporation, so you're saying you're living in a federal corporation. So now you're considered to be a franchisee. We can tax you. We can do all the things we want to you. A domestic partnership, you're considered a domestic corporation in any state other than a foreign state. If a trust, they're telling you if it's a trust, a domestic, remember a domestic trust, they're saying a court within the United States is able to exercise primary supervision over the administration of the trust. That's why I'm telling you, you only need to do a domestic trust for banking purposes and then give that domestic trust to your foreign trust. Therefore, your foreign trust owns the domestic and now it's tax exempt. Canceled out. One or more United States persons have the authority to control the substantial decisions of the trust. So they're saying like, hey, if you do a domestic trust, then yeah, you live in our hood, which is the United States, the foreign corporation, I'm just saying, dumbing it down, then we're going to exercise primary supervision over the administration of it. We're going to look down and see what you're doing, have some kind of control, the person over your back just looking at it to see, nah, we want to take this, or we want to take this, or you owe taxes on this. That's what they're doing. And then you, the person who made the trust, who put everything into it and worked, you control all substantial decisions of that trust. Any other person that is not a foreign person. That lets you know that, hey, be foreign so they don't have their nose in your fucking business. Make it make sense, you guys. This is how you keep property from generation to generation to generation to generation to generation, generational wealth. They're not taking nothing, it's not being probated, it's not a tax. Whatever you own, you put it in there. You get your cars, you get your homes, everything that you own, you put it in that trust and you control it. It lives for 25 years. And can be renewed. That means when you pass, it still will live. That's why on the money it says, in God we trust. Trust. They're talking about trust law. Alright? One of the three jurisdictions, land, air, and water. And then you want to 80-30 to it. We talked about this yesterday. I gave you guys a gem. If you guys don't do that, there's nothing else I can give you, because that is golden. And that's what you mean by handling your affairs, securing everything. If this world goes down, you will still have that on record. Owning true property, a allodial title, a allodium title. We went through that yesterday in private banking. Where do we go? Where do we go? And I wish you show you these documents, but I'm not. It's only going to be for the people who purchase the package. I can't keep doing them like that, showing everything and they've invested in their education. It's not right. I just get excited to free a lot of people, but hey, I need to calm down on that. Let's see. Here it is in books. Books. Oh, here it is. The trust certificates too, you guys. You can do your trust certificates. You guys know about that, you do that. I want to show you guys a video too in a minute that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so let me get out of here. Let me go to package and let me show you this private banking. And then we'll get out. I'm getting off of this live because I got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of fun shit. Getting ready to get these tax liens, you guys. When I say going in and getting property free and clear, you guys are laughing on live, and you know, not all of you guys, but most of you guys who just tap in and make comments, you come in here thinking it's bullshit. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it from scratch for my people who actually purchased the package. Okay, so here's private banking. That one, and there's another one, private banking. Which one is it? Where's the one I showed you guys yesterday? Credit Secrets. Oh, I think this might be this one. And then one more, private banking. Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Credit